Hey guys, this is Dr. Samir Islam. I want to thank you for joining me today. Today we'll be discussing or continuing our series on weight loss, and we'll be talking about ReShape, which is another endoscopic option that we have for weight loss. So just as a review, before we talked about what the problem of weight is, what contributes to weight gain, why do we get fat, and what can be done. In the past couple of videos, we talked about things like lifestyle therapy, dietary therapy, medications, and so now we're going to also focus on the endoscopic therapy, and today we're going to be focusing on ReShape, which is a non-surgical balloon that we can place to help you lose weight that you want to lose. So like all of the endoscopic therapies, these are all non-invasive. There's no surgery needed. We're not changing your anatomy. We're not changing any way that your body naturally is. It's also non-invasive as well, so we're not cutting you open in any way, shape, or fashion. They're all patient. You go home the same day. And they're all anatomy sparing as well. Like I mentioned before, we're not changing your body in any shape or form. But because these procedures are fairly new, unfortunately none of them are covered currently by insurance. But one of them is ReShape, which is a new dual balloon technology in which we place 2 balloons within the stomach, we fill it up with some fluid, and we leave it in there for 6 months and have you go through a full year of lifestyle changes to help you lose weight that you want to lose. And in studies, this has been shown to have pretty effective weight loss for the patients who are hoping to have a non-surgical way to lose the weight that they want to lose. So the best patient for ReShape are those patients who are wanting to lose weight but who don't want the surgery that you may have to undergo, whether it's gastric band, gastric sleeve, or any type of surgeries. They don't want to have a permanent change to their anatomy. It's also very effective for those patients who did not achieve their weight loss goals with either diet or exercise. And so these are the patients or the people who tried Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig. They may have lost some weight but gained it right back, or they have tried to do some different type of exercises, and they were able to lose the weight initially, but you may have gained that weight back. And if that sounds like you, this actually may be a good option for you as well. And lastly, there's also a right procedure for those people who do not want some sort of permanent change within their body or don't want to change their anatomy in any shape or fashion as well. So what is ReShape? ReShape was the first weight loss, it's one of the first weight loss balloons approved. And this is actually 2 fluid-filled balloons made with silicone that are placed within the stomach with a upper endoscopy or an EGD scope. As outpatient, it takes 15 or 20 minutes to do. It's all outpatient. There's no changing the anatomy. We're not doing any type of incision. And it's all non-surgical. It's done with the scope. You go home the same day. And it's a pretty effective option for those people who are hoping to lose weight that they want to lose. Oops. So basically what happens is, and this is a schematic of what the ReShape balloons are. They're 2 fluid-filled balloons we place within the stomach, and we fill them up with blue dye, and we leave it in there for a full 6 months. And during these 6 months is when you have to go through the full lifestyle and weight loss program. And then 6 months later, we go down with the scope, we remove the balloons. The procedure, both the insertion and the removal, are done with some light sedation. You're asleep the whole time. You typically do not feel anything. It takes about 15 or 20 minutes to actually place the balloon and 15 or 20 minutes to remove the balloon as well. And like I mentioned before, it's all done outpatient. You go home the exact same day. So how does ReShape actually help you lose weight that you want to lose? So what it does, actually, the mechanism is it actually makes you feel fuller quicker. So because of that, you're not able to eat as much as you normally do. And so instead of eating maybe a full plate of food, your intake actually may be left to maybe half to a fourth of that. So you won't be eating as much as you normally do. And because of that, you lose the weight that you want to lose. The other important thing about the ReShape program, especially with the coaching, is the accountability. And we've found that to be critical for people who are hoping to lose the weight and maintain that weight loss. It's that accountability of having you see a coach as part of the program that allows you to lose the weight that you want to lose and also maintain that weight loss even after the balloon has been removed. And so this year-long personalized coaching allows monthly check-ins so we can keep an eye on your weight loss goals to make sure you're progressing in a manner that we're happy with and also that you're losing weight that you want to lose as well. We go through lifestyle changes, review progress reports, see how you're doing, what changes we may need to make with respect to your diet. And we also discuss goals and strategies for your weight loss, to making sure that you're able to achieve that particular goal that you want to achieve. In addition, too, you also get full online support with the patient portal with the ReShape program. This has a lot of information on there, including information about nutrition, exercise, behavior modification. It also gives you community resources for support. You certainly can get tips from other patients who've gone through the ReShape program, maybe get some ideas of what you can do to help hopefully maximize the weight loss you're hoping to achieve. We're also able to track your progress with weight, check-ins, activity, calorie tracking as well, so we can make sure that you're heading down a road that you are happy with and there's not any type of roadblocks that could be coming up or any type of plateau you're having with your weight loss program. So the weight loss can vary depending on the facility where you're at. Around the country, it's around 30 or 40 pounds. Within our center, we've had about 50 or 60 pounds. We've had pretty tremendous weight loss, but a lot of it will depend on where you're at. But the average across the country is around 30 pounds. The best way to maximize the weight loss with the program is following up with the nutritionist and making sure you're maintaining the diet. We found that those patients who don't lose the weight that they want to lose or don't get the results that they want to get are typically those who don't have that accountability of following up with the nutritionist and keeping track of what you're eating. That's very important to not only have you lose the weight, but also to maintain that weight loss once the balloon is removed. And the balloon's only placed in there for 6 months. That's the FDA approval for when the balloons could be left in there. And there are patients who've had repeat balloons placed after a couple of weeks once the initial balloons have been removed. So just because you've had one ReShape balloon placed does not prevent you from having the balloons placed again in the future. And that's the beauty about the program, is that we're not changing your anatomy whatsoever. And so you're able to get the ReShape program or any other options in the future if that's something you choose to do. Now, there are some patients who I would recommend to not get the ReShape program. And if you've not tried anything to help you lose the weight, whether it's exercise or nutrition programs, this may not be the right option for you. The ones that tend to do the best are those that have tried in the past other mechanisms to help them lose the weight that they want to lose. If you're not committed to the program with that year-long coaching, this is not the option for you. If you don't feel like you can come and see or visit with our nutritionist once a month for a full year, you may not succeed with this program. This may not be the best option for you as well. Other medical issues that would prevent you from having it. Some patients who have a BMI greater than 40, this may not be the best option, though I will tell you within our own personal clinic, we have placed the balloons in on patients who have a very large BMI greater than 40, and they've actually done well. If you've had prior stomach surgery, whether it's having a lap band or having a gastric sleeve or having a reflux surgery, this is an option which unfortunately you cannot undergo. If you have a very large hiatal hernia or if you're on blood thinners, the ReShape program or any of the balloon programs will not be the right option for you. But for those patients who do the best are those who are committed to a better life, whether it's through diet, exercise, and our nutritional program as well. Those ones that have done the best also have tried other things. They've put in the effort for Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, or going to the gym. They just haven't been able to hit those goals that they wanted to hit. And the best patients are those who don't want a surgical option as well. Now, there are some side effects with the ReShape program. There are some people that can feel the balloons. It's not often. Usually that sensation of feeling the balloons will go away after a couple of weeks. But usually, initially, the first couple of days, I tell my patients you may feel something within the stomach. This does not preclude you from doing any type of activity, whether you want to do exercise or travel or do the things that you normally do. You can still do all that. It's not often that patients will feel something that's there. The main side effects that people will feel are nausea and a little bit of cramping. That nausea typically does occur for about a week after the balloons are placed, but usually after a week, the nausea will go away. Now, you certainly can work out and travel. In fact, we encourage that. We want our patients to live a normal life as much as they can, and we want you to work out. We want you to travel. You can do the things that you normally can do even if you do not have the balloons. The other question we commonly get is how will you know, or how will you know what to eat and can you drink with the balloons? We will help you with that. We will give you coaching advice to tell you exactly what to eat and how to eat. And when certainly you can drink with the balloons, it's not a problem whatsoever. And you'll get full online support from our community with the ReShape program, in addition to support with the clinician and with the nutritionist as well. We want to be there to help you lose the weight that you want to lose. Now the reshape cost will depend. Oh, sorry. The reshape cost will depend on where you're at. For some centers, they'll cost a couple $1,000s. Some may be more, some may be less. So I'd contact your local provider for where the reshape is, ask their costs. Unfortunately, insurance typically does not cover reshape, though that is changing. There are more and more insurances recognizing the benefit of this non-surgical option for weight loss. And the best thing would be to contact your provider about that as well. There is financing available for those patients who do qualify, and so I would contact the person who is performing the reshape to see if that is available for you as well. And the big question people ask is it worth it? And I think that's a very personal question, and I really do think it depends on what are your goals for life. You know, obesity can lead to long-term problems, both health problems, emotional problems, and just other problems as well. Higher risk for diabetes, heart failure, kidney disease, stroke, hypertension, and with those conditions, you need to have multiple medical visits, multiple medications, hospitalizations even, and the long-term cost for that can be pretty high. And that does not even include the emotional or physical costs for being obese, including arthritis pains, having to buy different types of clothing and things like that. And if that cost is too much for you, or you're feeling the burden of that cost, you know, it may be beneficial for you to spend the money if you can to get the ReShape program to help you lose the weight that you want to lose so you can live a healthier and more effective life. So what are the next steps? If you are interested in ReShape, I would love to see what we can do to help out. If you visit my website or call our office, the consultation with me is free. We will discuss all the risks and benefits. We do take out-of-town visits, and that's certainly welcome. We can see if we can accommodate to your schedule, whether it's a phone visit or a visit in office as well. We've done this for a lot of patients who are not around the area where we are.